good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, and welcome back to another episode of the HoloBros podcast, episode 34 to be exact. And it is, of course, your boy Weezy, aka your boy Homies, and we are brought back again here today with my good friend, best friend, the legend himself, co host, but yet the married man himself, the god, the legend. Y'all know him, y'all love him.
It's your boy Coop, man, aka the Great DC. We back at it again, man. Before I start this show, man, before we start this show,
Sure.
gotta give a major birthday shout out to my baby, my wife. Shout out to OG Yazzie, man. Shout out to
Happy
Yazzie, man.
birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Clap
Happy
it up,
B
clap it up,
Day.
clap it up,
Happy
clap it up,
B
clap
Day.
it up, clap it
Happy
up.
B Day, man. You feel me? Happy B Day, man.
Sure.
Shout out to my wife. Y'all don't really how do I put it? No, I'm not gonna get too mushy on here, but the sacrifices, the things that this woman does, like not only for me, but even just to even allow this pod to even happen. Like, feel me? It's just it's like things that can't even be explained or summed up. So, as I told y'all in the previous episode, like when I'm up, man, come on, man, she's getting more than the world. You feel me? So,
Go.
it's you feel me? Yeah. So major shout outs today. She's trying to be like me. Oh, I don't want nothing. I don't, cause that's usually my line. Like she be like, "What you want?" And like she start going crazy on me. Yo, what you want? Like, no, what you want? Like, get something for your birthday. What you want to do? I'm like, nothing. It's just another day. I'm chilling, right? So now
Man.
she trying to do that same. No, that's just chilling.
Bro,
I'm like,
y'all should go out to eat or something, bro. Do at least
bro,
something.
I didn't try everything, bro.
Nah,
She don't want to do
she
nothing.
not going for none of
She
that.
not going. The only thing she want to do is do laundry. I'm dead
Yo,
serious.
what?
No, I'm dead ass, and
Nah.
they gonna think I'm on some other shit. Like by saying I'm dead serious. That's her only thing she want to do.
Nah,
She want
no
to cook and do
way.
laundry. I'm dead serious.
I mean,
They should go right there. But yeah,
nah, niggas gotta do something, bro. Niggas gotta do something, bro. That's all I know. Niggas gotta
bruh,
do something.
nah. Tomorrow we doing something. No, we got her family coming over, have a
Hey,
nice little dinner, cake and all that. Her
hey.
sister, shout out to Carla. She came over. She got the decorations over there, to my left. So
That's fire.
yeah, so yeah, no, so we gonna do something, but I wanted to do something today, but she like, no, just wanna chill.
She's just
Might
trying
go,
to take it
might,
easy.
might go do some laundry and all. I'm like, all right,
Oh man, laundry on your birthday though? Nah,
yeah, that's what I'm
can't
saying. Like, she's
can't do
blowing
laundry on your
mine.
birthday. Come on, now it's your
Yeah,
birthday.
yeah, she blowing mine,
Nigga,
but
niggas not supposed to be working on their birthday. Come on, man. Come on,
yeah,
man.
she blowing mine. But anyway, man, much love to the goat,
For
man.
sure, yes sir, yes sir. Happy birthday, yes.
Her
Happy birthday, yes.
her contributions to just life in general, man, are can't even be summed up. So not getting too mushy, man. She know the vibes, but
Sure.
yeah, man. Appreciate you guys for tuning in.
It's Fendi.
And without further ado, man, we're gonna get into this episode.
One more thing, one more thing. Uh,
Oh yeah, my fault. I'll be rushing
we
out.
it's new protocol, man. We just ask y'all, for those who are watching on YouTube, please make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe on the show. Make
Oh
sure
yeah,
y'all
yeah,
share it out as well. And if you're on Spotify as well, make sure y'all follow us and rate us as well. That's the only thing I want to get into. But
that's a fact. I be rushing. Shit, my fault,
nah,
guys. I be.
you good, you good.
That's why we got our guy Wheezy here, because you know what I'm saying. I be going like 100 miles an hour. Pause. I don't even know why you said that,
Nah, you
but
good, bro.
I be traveling like 100 miles per hour. So shout out to my guy. You know he be like, yo, chill. You know what I
We
mean?
good,
So
we good, bro.
yeah, man. But hey, man, get it. I mean,
So,
get this show going, man.
for the first topic of episode 34 of the Hot Bros podcast, cool. Let's talk about the people, man. We know we work. You've obviously worked. I've obviously been in a job before. Let's talk about never getting attached to these jobs, to these things that we only go to for a temporary 8 hours a day, and how how can there be some ways where we can't, or we don't allow ourselves to get attached? You see what I'm saying? So
Uh huh. So the first way, and real quick before we even start that, I'm gonna say that it's not even about it, whether it's a temporary job. Like if some,
right,
because like for example, for me, I'm only here until this stuff blows up as far as like Hollow Bros, content creation, because I want to be a content creator. I want to make movies, write books, stuff like that. So
right,
For people that are not like me and they have a actual career that they love to do,
Right.
right? It's not even about necessarily uh you just there for 8 hours and boom boom boom, because there's people that actually love their careers and love
Oh,
their
100%.
jobs, but do not get attached to one specific spot, if that makes sense.
Mm,
So before I even get into your question, I kind of want to break something down. um Listen, right, these jobs at a blink of an eye can get rid of you and will get rid of you.
facts.
So your job and your goal is not to just stay loyal to one specific job. Always look and see what's out there. I'm not saying keep leaving the job every month or every week and whatever, or even every year. What I'm saying is always make sure you're finding the best situation for you, because they're going to always try to find the best situation for them. So the same thing in sports, right? A lot of times like the older people get mad at these athletes for moving and going to different spots and doing what's best for them. But at the same time, that's the way it kind of should be, because the same way that the players are doing that for since the beginning of time, or not beginning of time, but since the beginning of these leagues, the owners have been doing that.
Yeah.
Like they have been moving with morals. Oh well, this person done gave us 12 years of their sweat equity, their hard work, their dedication. They've missed birthdays, they've missed gatherings, all this, right? To be here to make this situation better and work and maybe even win championships or whatever, or get close to it, etc. Right? And you can apply the same thing for your job. You spent X amount of time there, sweat equity. You done missed things, or you done had to, rearrange certain things or reschedule certain things. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And at
Mm,
a blink of an eye, if your job feels like they can find somebody better, or even maybe if they're less qualified but they can pay them less and save more money, they will get rid of you.
oh, 100%.
I done seen stories of where people got injured at their jobs, and while they were gone, they got fired. You know what I'm saying? So my whole point to that is don't get too attached to a certain spot. Always, even if you love your career, always look around. Make sure you figure out a good situation for you that is more suitable or will pay better or whatever.
More
Just always try
beneficial.
to keep him. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. The more look for a more I don't know. Always look for a more beneficial spot than where you are. Always keep fishing around, keep looking around, because the same way that these companies will do it to you, they always fish around and look for new talent. These companies, while you're still working there, a lot of them or most of them are actively looking for new
Yep.
applicants to take your job,
Hmm.
better qualified, or people that will come in and take less pay for your position. Like
Yep.
there's people right now that are training people to take their job.
Hmm.
Like there's new hirees at your job right now. You may be one of them that are getting trained to take somebody else's job, or vice versa. You may be the person training somebody to take your job. So remember that the same way these companies do what's best for them, do what's best for you. And now to get into your question of ways to do the ways to not get so attached is, like I said, first thing first, always look around, check Indeed, ZipRecruiter. These are not ads for any of these places neither, but
Right.
these are just the sites that I use and I'm pretty sure Weezy use, or ask around to your people that you know, your
Hmm.
network. As I've said on a previous episode, one thing I've heard and one thing that I started to learn about just your network and the value of a proper networking system. If you get laid off, ask yourself this, right? For the people out there, if you get laid off at your job or you leave your job, how long will it take for you, only based off your network, like your network of people,
Mm.
to find another job?
Mm.
Ask yourself that. So and if the answer is, if you feel like the answer, whatever your opinion of the answer is, because you know the answer or you
Right.
can speculate the answer, but if you feel like that is too long of a time period, then you need a better network. Because if you because I can't tell you what um a a bad or good time frame is, because it's subjective to you. Whatever you feel comfortable with and whatever you feel like is a good time period, that is the time. That is up to you to decide. So, one long story short, without me even ranting and rambling, the point I'm trying to make is keep asking around, keep looking around, and try to find what situation will best suit you. Always. What will be more beneficial to you always? That's the first thing first. Second of all, remember that your job is doing that to you always. Your company is doing that to you always. They're actively looking for applicants. I'll even give a story right now. Uh, not too long ago, maybe a month or so ago. Yeah, like a month ago. Uh, the foreman at my job, he hired two new guys to. I'm not gonna say take my position, but there's two extra people that we really didn't need, but they're two extra guys. For
Mm,
what? What is he then doing? Why does he need two extra guys?
that's a fact.
Come on, man. You do you know what I'm saying? You fill in the blank. Now I don't care because as I told you before, I've been trying to leave anyway.
Mm,
But it's just the point that just to drive home to you guys. Never get too attached because when you get too attached, you feel like you're mixing business with relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because now you feel like y'all are family and blah blah
yeah.
all this stuff that these jobs try to sell you. Now we're not just a job, we're family. I know. Until you get a new family member that you feel like is better than me, then I'm out the family.
See,
I'm not coming no more reunions. I'm not getting no more Christmas bonuses.
see.
So come on, man. Uh, what's the third thing? The third thing is just honestly trying to think what the third thing would be. Because those two are the main things that are just the main ways that'll really keep you from being so attached to these places.
Mm,
Uh, but what can I say the third thing would be? I think, hmm, I'm gonna think about third thing. It may not even be a third thing. Those two things are really the crucial things, which is always keep looking around. Two, always um remember that your job is doing the same thing. And three, which is ties into all this, I just thought of the third one, is remember that this is a business. Because I
yep.
basically said that, but remember that this is a business at the end of the day. So the same way that players in the NBA and people have to realize that, because I've seen a lot of interviews with athletes where they took a lot of the stuff personal, like when they got traded overnight and then they got this and that because they got too attached. They thought they were family.
Mm.
Oh damn, it's the person that drafted me. They see me grow from a young kid into a man, like, and they just gonna trade me because they feel like I'm not good enough or
It
because
ain't
my,
no
my
loyalty.
salary cap, you know what I'm saying? So it's a business. There's no loyalty in business. It's no loyalty in business. Remember that. So one number one, just to recap, uh always keep looking around for a better situation that's more beneficial to you.
Facts.
Two, remember that if you don't, your company and your job is doing the same thing. They're trying to actively look around for new talent. And three, remember it's a business. It's not a family. It's not. I don't care how close you are with the GM or the owner or the manager, whoever is the higher up over there, the CEO. I don't care. They will get rid of you when it's convenient to them if they get a chance to. So that's my spiel. Weezy, what
Sure,
you got for
she.
me, man?
Honestly, bro, I've well, this will probably answer my question for the next topic, but um, being attached to a job is too fucking fun. Um, and honestly, some ways to like basically just avoid yourself from being attached. Some of what Coop said, like remember that this is a business, this is a place of business. Um, two is like Coop said, that whole oh we're a family, we you know what I'm saying, we do everything together type shit. No. That whole family shit, that shit only lasts up until you actually leave that job. And when you leave that job, 9 times out of 10, most cases, they won't hit you up again. Unless you were actually cool with a few people from that workplace, then that reality is not really a reality, to be 100% honest. But honestly, bro, once you realize and recognize that where you're at, where you're currently at, if it like let's say if it's like a job where you don't see yourself working at for a while, but yet you have cool peoples. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to have cool peoples, but the cool peoples only take it so far as to how long you'll be at that job. So it's like I'm saying that to say don't let your current environment force you to stay somewhere where you don't want to be, right? What I mean by that is like I said, you have people that you work with that are cool, but you may not actually like the job within and of itself. So don't let the people that's around
Yeah, that's a fact.
inherently
That's a good point.
inherently force your decision of staying there. Because if you don't like the work,
That's a great
why
point.
why would you still stay there? Granted, yeah, you may have people that you may enjoy the people that you may work with, and that's 100% fine. But it comes a point in time to where the work that you dread going to starts affecting your mental. It's like, all right, bro. Like you now, it's like, at what point do you realize that you're attached and really need to let go? Because, like Coop said, at any given point, these jobs, they can literally pull your card and you be like, oh, he's out of here. He's gone. Your check is going. All that shit out of here. So it's just like, don't give your all to these jobs. That's another point I want to say too. Don't give your all to these jobs. And I'm not saying go to your job and be a lazy bastard all day. I'm not saying that
Lazy
because
benefit.
I'm not like we don't endorse that lazy shit. We want y'all to, you know what I'm saying, actually go out there and do what y'all need to do and literally just like live your life and things of that nature. But it's just a matter of the fact of like, bro, these jobs, they'll literally pay you pennies of a dime. Like, let's be honest, the work
No,
that you
pennies on a dollar, not even a dollar, a
that's
dollar.
that's offending. So it's just like, when you go to these jobs, bro, you have to like really play it. Like you have to like really recognize, like, all right, we get paid for this. All right, I'm saying we're going to prove our worth a little bit. You see what I'm saying? But you're not going to do extra. You see what I'm saying? Cuz it's a balance. It's a balance to everything. So, when you give your all, when you're literally breaking your back for these companies, they may notice it. They be like, "Yeah, that's good work." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You helping us out a lot. But yet at the end of the day, you may not get that bonus. You may not get that extra little Christmas check, that little whatever, you feel me? Cause it's like these companies, bruh, they say they reward motherfuckers, but they don't. Let's be honest, they don't. Cause I remember when I first started at Best Buy, bruh, and I'll tell y'all this. When I first started at Best Buy, right? I remember I started there in January, right? When I got there, they was talking to us about, oh yeah, we y'all finna get this bonus, this, that, and the third. Like, oh, we did well this previous quarter, like hype me up and shit, think I'm about to get this money, right? So I'm asking around, I'm like, yo, like, I'm hearing shit about this bonus, and like niggas, like, they literally talking like the new hires about this shit, like we're about to get this shit too. So I go to one of my managers, like, yo, like, I heard, you know what I'm saying, even a new hire supposed to be getting this bonus. I don't know what they said. They said no. New hires not getting that bonus. I don't know where you heard that shit from. But if you wasn't here in that previous quarter, you're not getting that shit. So whoever told you, you know what I'm saying, oh, we all getting a bonus? No, you're not getting a bonus. They're getting a bonus. So
That's funny. That's funny shit.
it's just like shit like that, bro. You just have to recognize. And like we said before, the loyalty aspect and just like the camaraderie aspect when it comes to these jobs, bro, you just can't allow yourself to get attached, because the second that something's off, the second that something that you don't like, it's the second that they may brush that shit off like you wasn't, like you was just a fly on the wall, my nigga. Like you wasn't shit. So it's just a matter of the fact, like, bro, don't force yourself to give your all to these jobs, is basically what I'm saying. Don't allow yourself to become so attached to the point where, if you, let's say you got so attached to the job where you didn't have a backup plan type shit. Like Coop said, like, your network is your net worth. And if you didn't even have a network to even bounce back on, just in case if you lost that job, then I mean, that's kind of a bit of an issue. Cause granted, anything can happen. Literally anything can happen with these jobs. These jobs are literally the most to me personally, I look at these jobs as temporary, right? Because at any given moment, any given second, one of the higher ups, the CEO or HR or whoever handles the employees or whatever, like I said, they could pull your card just like that, gone,
Yeah,
woof.
they know snappy right up out of there.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just be mindful. And that leads me to this next topic. Coop, have you ever been attached to a job before, bro?
Honest answer, no, absolutely not. Cause like honestly, real quick, I never knew what I wanted to do in my life. But one thing I always knew was that I hated working these odd jobs.
Yep.
That was the one thing I knew. I always didn't. I always hated working these odd jobs.
Yep.
Ever since my first job, which interestingly enough, my wife, who was my then girlfriend at the time, got me that job, which was my first ever job working at
Hey.
Burlington Coal Factory. Uh, it was, it was from that day forth that I'm like, yeah, this shit is trash. No,
Yeah.
actually, no, I tell a lie. I tell a lie. My first job, but it wasn't an official job. It was like because I was working with my dad. My dad had a company called AV Tech Help,
Mm.
which is inside of a company called NYRA, New York Racing Association, which they race horses at. He's part of the TV,
Oh yeah.
like the little. I mean, he's a part. He's the head engineer at the TV studios thing. So
Mm.
with the trucks and stuff, you know how they put it on MSG and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
long story short, without even getting into all that. So from that, even from that time, working with my pops, that's working with my pops. He trails, you know what I'm saying? Not no extra shit. Like it wasn't no back breaking work. It was pretty trails, but even then, I'm like, bro, this shit is trash. Like I don't even see how niggas could do this. Like I started respecting him more too, because I'm like, damn, he really here. And my dad, he don't he not trying to work neither. But I mean, he like you know how the older people are. It's like, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to work, but you gotta do what you gotta do, type shit.
Right.
So
Gotta get shit
so
done.
like I'm like, damn, like I don't know how he do this shit, bro. Like, cause it's not even like I said, it's not backbreaking work or nothing, but it's just like I don't want to be here. This shit is trash. Like, so no, I never got too attached to a job because every time I was at a job for like 3 months, I'm like, nah, I can't stay here no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's serious. So it's
Yeah.
um, like for this is my like the job I have now is the longest job I ever had in my life, and this
Sheesh.
is it just made a year. I just made a
Sheesh.
year here, so yeah, nah. No, and I don't think I'll ever be attached to a job. No, only job I'll be attached to is like being a dad or something. That's it. Job I was like other than that, or
Yeah.
being a servant to God. That's it. Other than that, no. Wait,
Yeah.
take the wait. What? Do what? Wait, huh? Then these jobs say they can just say whatever they want to you.
Yo, yo,
I'm talking
yo,
crazy.
yo, yo,
Huh?
yo, yo, yo. We
Huh?
talk. I talked about that last episode, bro. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started,
Wait, do
yo.
what and go where and do
Nah,
what?
nah,
I know.
nah. I know.
And then if it's no work, they just start telling you to do mad random shit.
Yeah, yo.
Go vacuum the sidewalk. Huh?
Especially some shit that wasn't even in your description. All right, bro.
That's what I'm
All
bro,
right,
that's
bro.
bro.
All
What?
right, bro. All
Yo,
right.
go clean them go in the back and clean them cobwebs. Huh? Do what? I know.
It's,
But yeah,
espe-
man.
Especially when you're labeled as a sales associate. Come on now.
Come on, man. Bro, I done had too many stories. Like even before this, I had too many stories about niggas just telling you to do the most random shit. Go clean the ceiling. Huh? Do what?
Like, do I
I
look like a
know.
fucking janitor to you? The
Yeah, I
fuck?
know.
Nah, bro.
Them trash bins out there, man. Yo, go clean them, man. We need to deep clean on the
Yeah,
trash bin.
yeah,
I know.
yeah,
Nah, I know. I know. I'll
yeah,
I'll get right on that. I got you. I
yeah.
know.
See,
Niggas be like, yo, where you go? Home. What you talking about? That was
see,
my cue. I didn't miss that sign. What you talking about? That was my
duh.
cue. Call back.
Yeah, fucking niggas talking about, bruh.
Yeah.
Nah, I did that same shit at Best Buy. I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. It was like, yo, take out the trash. When I'm labeled as a fucking sales associate, do I look like a fucking janitor to you, nigga?
Oh yeah, not to get off topic, but kind of get off topic. When I was applying at Trader Joe's back in the day, shout out to Trader
Wait,
Joe's,
you applied to Trader Joe's?
yeah, back in the day, like when
Oh,
I
you're a
when I was
goat.
trying to get I was trying to get a job, I applied to Trader Joe's.
You're a goat.
But I was there as a cashier, right? You know what the nigga told me? One of the things I would have to do as a cashier.
What?
Nigga said clean the bathroom.
Hmm?
What? Do what?
Hmm? Oh yeah, nah.
Huh?
Bye. Bye.
And then shout out to Trader
Bye.
Joe's, and then another thing too. Shout out to Trader Joe's. Y'all whole ass niggas ain't hiring me, but it's cool though.
Fuck them niggas.
I'm a buy at Trader Joe's and make all them niggas clean the bathroom. Stop playing with me. Nah,
Ah,
chill, 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 chill,
see,
chill. Nah,
see.
chill. But yeah, shout out to Trader Joe's, man. But now they niggas said, yo, one of the things you gonna have to do is clean the bathroom. Huh? As a what? Cashier? Huh? Hmm?
Do niggas? Does the name say janitor? Huh?
I just ask niggas paper or plastic and tell them 13.49 is your
Chill.
total.
What's wrong, bro?
Cash or card. Like, come on, my nigga, get
Yo,
out.
yo, what's wrong, G?
Yeah. But yeah, man. How about you, man? Have you ever got too
Fuck
attached
no.
to a job?
Fuck no. Fuck no. Niggas know
Oh
my
man.
steez. Yo, I swear niggas know my steez. I only work 2 jobs in my life. Hey, man. And I'm not going against anybody that's worked, you know what I'm saying, full-time jobs, 9 to
Yeah,
5s.
nah, we not bashing the jobs, man. Cause I
Nah,
got
we
a job
not.
right now that I'm trying to leave.
That's
I
what
get
I'm
another
saying.
job that I'm gonna leave.
Yo, it
Yeah, nah, go ahead. My fault.
nah, you good. I'm just saying, like, it's nothing wrong working these jobs. You gotta do what you gotta do in this
You gotta do
world.
what you gotta do, man. You
Like,
gotta do what you got. I always would recommend a job over doing some illegal shit. I
that's
always recommend a
offendy.
job.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
offendy.
Because that illegal shit, yeah, like it's the easy way out, but it ain't. If that makes sense. That illegal shit is it's easy until it's not.
It's
Cause
the
niggas,
it's the easy way out till it's the hard way out. I ain't gonna lie
yeah,
to you.
and then you have no way out. What
Ah,
you talking about? Don't
talk
let
to
that
him.
go over your head. But
Talk to
yeah,
him.
so the job's not. And if you out there and you need money to invest in a hustle and you're not like a person like you know how one of these famous people be like Trump. Oh, I got a small loan of $1 million, like shit
Yeah, on
like
some
that. If you're not
bullshit.
if you're not able to get a small loan of $1 million, just work a job and invest or start up a business. And if you don't have the money to start up a business, go get a job and then use that funds to invest. Don't use it. You have to be disciplined though.
Yeah,
Do not because a lot of times too, people say they want to invest in their business and stuff, but they go out and buy the new
extra shit,
iPhones and
extra
go
shit
buy
that you
Fendi
don't need.
belts and I don't even know if that's even a thing anymore, but they go out
No,
and
it
buy
is.
all this dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't just work the job, do what you gotta do while you're there, and then invest in what you need to invest in. If
Yep.
you need an apartment and all that, so yeah, no, we're never bashing the jobs. Now, 19-year-old me, oh yeah, I would bash jobs.
Oh, 100%.
Anybody working a job, I would bash you.
100%.
19-year-old me for sure would do that. Oh, what? You got a job? I would treat anybody that had a job. Mind you, I had a job at the time. Anybody that had a job, I'm like, he's a bum. Yeah, I don't need him. Like, he's a bum. You got a what? Come on, man.
Yo.
I would. Nah, seriously, I was allergic to niggas that had a job at one point. Seriously, like
Nah.
I would start sneezing and shit. If I was around a nigga with a job, I would dead ass sneeze. Like even around my parents, I would start sneezing and shit. Like, yeah, y'all niggas got jobs. Yuck.
No. What? Nah, I
I'm
feel
like,
that
yeah.
though.
I'm like, yeah, y'all niggas is uncultured. Y'all niggas got jobs and shit. Y'all niggas is crazy. Mind you, they paying all my bills and shit. But my young dumb ass, like, y'all niggas is gross. Ew.
Yeah.
Like,
But the thing about it though,
I was quarantined. I was quarantined before quarantine. I was quarantining from every nigga with a job. Ugh, yuck. Nah, put your mask on, my nigga. Nah, move.
so
Mind you, this like 2019 shit. I'm ew. Put a mask on, nigga. Yuck.
so
Fuck you
so
coming to me with a
so
job for?
so basically you had to get a vaccine for the niggas that had the
Yeah,
job.
yeah, yeah, oh, for sure. And niggas had to have cards, all type of shit. Niggas had to show me they was unjobless. Niggas had to show me they was unemployed for sure.
Yo, nah, what the
Self-employed,
fuck,
unemployed,
bro?
anything with a job. I don't give a fuck if your job made 50,000 a year. I mean, 50, not 50, 500,000 a year. Yeah, I don't care if your job gave you $1 million a year. You had a job when I was 19. Yuck.
Yo, you
Ew.
tweaking,
I'm like,
bro.
ew.
Nah, I feel that though.
Serious. No,
Loki.
that's how the 19-year-old me. That was me. I was young and stupid.
Yeah.
But and it took me to realize, bro, we need jobs. And then like this one shit that I always say that really changed my perspective was this lady who was actually working for this company that I have the shirt on, Primerica.
He,
Um, she was like, yeah, even if you're a billionaire, you if you go into a restaurant, you still want somebody to take your order.
that's a
We live in
fact.
New Jersey, so if we go to a gas station, we still want somebody to pump our gas.
That's a fact.
So that shit changed my perspective. But yeah, so long story short, we're never bashing jobs. Not to cut you off, but I had to
Oh, you
prove
good?
that I had to drive that point home. And back in the day, if we started this podcast back in the day, we would
Oh,
have been bashing
it
jobs
would have been
because
nuts.
we was young and dumb.
It would have
But
been nuts.
now we know better, and we definitely know that we need jobs. So don't. ever think like when we talk about leaving a job or quitting a job or not, saying stuff like that about jobs, don't think we're bashing jobs or even bashing you for working a job because I'm
Hell no.
working a job right now. So you feel
Bruh.
me? That I just wanted to say that, and I'm gonna let you go ahead and
Nah, you good, you good. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate the insight like always, but I'm just saying, bro, this is like with me, I haven't worked a job in 2 years. And I'm
yeah,
great.
this nigga's a legend.
I'm grateful as fuck for it. Cause you wanna know why? I ended up starting my own shit. Ended up starting my own business, my own YouTube, started this podcast, and just doing a whole bunch of extra shit that I want to do. Because
Yeah,
at the end of the day, we only got one life to live. So why not live this motherfucker? Honestly, and
Indy,
who wants to live their life working for 50 fucking years, bro? I'm trying to be retired by 40,
my
by
nigga,
by 40, at least
my
40.
nigga. Listen, bro. Yo, when they told me average retirement is like 60,
No,
65,
no,
huh?
no,
What?
no. Fuck no.
Huh? How you want me to do
No.
what?
No. You're
So sit here for like 40 years
mm-mm,
and do what?
mm-mm. Nope. Nope.
Huh?
Nope.
And then they're saying Social Security is pretty much ran out, so you're not getting that because people are, in the government's eyes, unfortunately living too long than what they anticipated. So Social Security is running out. So that's what people used to get. Like my grandma was getting that. Shout out to RP my grandma, but she was getting that at one point. Social Security, she was lit. She had to do nothing. She was retired. Social
Oh
Security,
yeah.
that shit's done with. You're getting nothing. So if you're
No.
if you're one of those people that's like, yeah, nah, Social Security got me, Shane. Yeah, Shane.
Hell
Social
no.
Security gonna get me right, Shane. I'm gonna have a
Hell.
gold chain, Shane. We lit.
Yeah.
No, it's over. That shit is done, my guy. It's done.
It's
You're
nuts,
cooked.
bro.
So yeah, uh, well, we'll get more into that like retirement stuff later and like investments and things like that. We'll get into more of that later. But yeah,
100%.
no, I had to jump in again and add that because yeah,
Bro,
when they told me that, what?
I ain't I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even know that they stopped the social security shit. So
It's
that's
not
news to me.
stopped, but it's not that much no more. Cause what it used to be was, it used to have, it just was a shit ton of money in there that everybody paid and they taxes. I
Mm.
think people still pay it, but it's just everybody who is retired. It's so many people that are retired now that are taking from it. It's not enough pie to go around. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you might fuck around every month from Social Security get like $100 or something. I'm just spitballing a number, but I'm
Yeah,
just
I
saying
feel
like you're
you.
not.
I feel you.
Before it used to be like a good amount that you could live
Like a
off
good
of. You
chunk.
feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now you may fuck by the time we retire at least like what we may be getting like 10 cents a month. Like
Fuck
niggas
that.
old movie residuals. Like, hey, Netflix just bought the rights to your movie. Here's 10 cents. Like
Yo,
nigga, keep that.
fuck
Can't even
that,
get a
bro.
juice for. Can't even get a quarter water for nothing like that.
Especially by then,
Hey,
we know how inflation finna be. That shit finna be to the
oh come
moon.
on,
Come on,
what
bro.
nigga? 10 cents at that point. You might as well not even get 10 cents. If you see a dime on the ground, you'll lose money picking that shit up. Dead serious.
Yo, nah, that's crazy, bro. Yo, nah, bro. That's why, like, cause when you think about retirement, bro, this about to be the last shit I'm gonna say. Then we won't move on. When you think about retirement, having 60 be the average, you have to think the average life expectancy for a human is what, 80? So basically,
Uh, I believe for it's different. For men, we live shorter. Women live longer. So I forgot what the actual number is. I think women is in like the high 80s. Men is maybe the high 70s or low 80s, something like that.
so when you do that math, you have,
I'll actually look it up for you.
I bet, but just going off based off the numbers, you have less than 10 years of your life. Why, if put it this way, why would you want to wait until 60 to be retired? Not guaranteeing your life within the next 10 to 20 years. Rather, if you were to, hopefully, you guys have the opportunity to, rather you doing what you want to do now, potentially,
76 years is the average human lifespan.
and you,
So it's even lower than what I thought. And this was updated August 31st, 2022. So
oh, that's recent.
yeah, so what they're saying is it's 6 years. It's 6 years improvement from the past 2 decades, but it's like what is that? So
I don't know.
70. So kind of getting what you're saying. Like if retirement is like 60, 65, and
We only get
people
10
are
years.
living average to 76, maybe you got
10,
11
15.
in you.
Yeah,
Maybe, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
and even still, right? How Wheezy said he wants to retire at 40, I'm going to retire at 30.
I do too. I ain't gonna lie.
Retirement, once just real quick, and I'm gonna let Wheezy wrap up. Retirement, I just want to just drive this point home so that y'all understand this. Retirement is not a age, it is a number.
Facts.
Retirement is the number, is the amount of money that you have that you can live off of for the rest of your life.
Facts.
So the reason why the age of retirement is, they say 60, 70. That's from I said 60, 70, 60, 65. That is what the job will allow you to retire with, and they will give you a pension, something called a pension. I'm pretty sure you guys know that. If you don't, and you're a younger person, they give you a pension, and you know what I'm saying, to pay you out through the rest of your life, a good
Yep.
amount of money to live off of. I think they kind of pay you like what you were making at your job.
Yeah.
But you stay
Depend.
home. I'm pretty sure. But
Yeah, depend on the
yeah,
job.
we're not gonna break down a pension. If you don't know what a pension is, look it up. But
It's a fact.
like I said, so but for the people that don't work jobs, it's not an age; it is a number. So don't just think, oh, I'm gonna just GMAC till 65 and chill. That's why I was trying to say Social Security is done. So even that, I think you were able to get Social Security at like 60. But
Sheesh. If that shit's drying up, then
yeah, that shit it's desert dry right now. Not gonna hold you, it's definitely desert dry. That shit is cooked. So long story short, guys, at least from my end, I'm gonna let Weezy wrap up. Just be mindful when it comes to these jobs, and especially when it comes to retirement and stuff like that, because it ain't what you think, man. It's
it's a
not what you
finny.
think. So if this ain't really what you want, then uh try to develop an exit plan, and uh I don't know, you just keep trying to find your purpose, keep trying to really figure out what you want to do, because if it's not working a job, then figure out what you want to do. But if it is working a job, like we said in the beginning of the first topic, don't get too attached to one spot. Always
Facts.
be looking around and seeing what other options are out there that could potentially benefit you or your family. And that's all I got, man. Weezy,
Facts.
you want to wrap it up?
So just to end it off with this, bro, just honestly, yo, with a lot of these jobs, with how everything is moving nowadays, there's so many ways to make money, right? We have we have these devices that we call iPhones and Androids and all that shit. I say that to say, bro, with these jobs, don't allow yourself to be stuck in one spot. Don't allow yourself to just consistently try to claw at that one job, like Coop said, because at the end of the day, I said this before, we only have one life to live. And would you rather be retired at 40, or would you rather be retired at 60 and only have 10 lives and only have 10 years to live? And with that, I'm gonna pretty much end it off with that. So moving on, Cooper, putting in the extra work and you'll be rewarded. What does that mean to you, my boy?
Well, one of the basic laws in the universe is that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So, with that being said, the amount of work you put in is what you get out of it, if that makes sense. So,
Mm,
if, like, for example, this podcast, if we just get on here like this, yeah, man. So, uh, yeah, one day I was just going to the store and I did this and that, and it's no return. Or, you know what I'm saying? We get no
yeah,
return, or I'm gonna just say ROI, which is return on investment. We don't get anything out of it. So the reason why we consistently drop every week, because this week we could have easily mailed it in, or weeks before we could have easily mailed it in, like, yo, let's just take a week off this week, man. I want to chill, I don't want to record, I'm tired, I got a headache, or I don't feel good.
facts.
I don't feel good, Mr. Stark, like, you know what I'm saying,
Oh
like one of those.
man,
So that's Avengers get cultured, that's Infinity War.
yeah,
Anyway, um it's it really comes down to when you want something like so bad, as far as your dreams or your goals, put in that extra work to get extra out of it. You'll get rewarded. Your ROI will be even greater because you put more in. Same thing with any investment, right? The more money you put in, the bigger the investment. Or even like for those of you that gamble, right? If you gamble, the more money you put in is the bigger potential ROI,
Yep.
the bigger chance of return. It's a greater risk, but it's an even greater reward if it works out. You know what I'm saying? So um, I'll even give an example when I was an athlete, or I think I might be getting ahead of myself. Let me see real quick. Am I getting ahead of myself? Yeah, 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 I am getting a little ahead of myself because that is on a later topic. Had to
Oh
double
man.
check, like, wait, am I getting ahead of myself? But yeah. So there's been times in life, and we'll talk about this later, as I just previously alluded to, um, where I have given that extra effort, and it really turned out way better than what I even wanted. You know what I'm saying? So that extra effort will really allow you to be able to go even further than what you thought, right? I almost want to give an analogy of putting more fuel in your car will allow you to go further, right? You can go further on a full tank than you can on a half tank of gas. So putting in that extra effort, that extra work will allow you to have more fuel in your tank to keep going,
Yep.
but also in the sense of to really drive back the point home is it will allow you not only to go further, but it will allow you to be blessed with more opportunities while traveling further, if that makes sense. So, like, you'll be able to do things unimaginable. So yeah, you know how far you could probably go on a full tank of gas, but you don't know what you'll be able to see on that journey to that. Where you can go, how far you can go on that full tank. The things that you'll be able to see or experience may be different because you were able to do the extra work and put in that extra fuel. Feel me? So, uh, not to get too long winded, man. Wheezy,
So,
what do you have for me on this topic, my brother?
hey man, I feel like the more you push yourself to do more, regardless of what it is, like it could be you guys bought a new car, you guys are car guys or car women, and bought a new build, trying to build it up. You may push yourself to put on that extra intake filter. You guys may push to put in that radiator, put in that exhaust, or whatever the case is. And when you realize that you've done more without fully like thinking about it at first, and then when you take that step back and really just like take a glimpse, you'll realize like, oh shit, like I really like did this. And it's a more, you feel more fulfilled because when you push yourself, just keep going. Like I said, no matter what it is, no matter if it's a dream, vision, purpose, something that you're working on, a new job or whatever the case is, and you're working on it, consistently working on it, and you putting your head down and just not allowing anybody to or anything to get in the way of that. Like I said, when you come up, when you look back, you're like, oh shit, like it's in a way you kind of have a fire in your eye, cause it's like you start to think like, oh shit, like I really didn't stop, I really kept going, and look what I have in front of me now. Like I really did this. Like this came from my own two hands. Like you'll start to look like, oh, like I really did this. So it's just like I say that to say like, yo, like when you when you push in this life to do anything that you want to do, whether like I said, whether that be anything, and you don't give up, you will get rewarded. Whether if you realize it or not, you will get rewarded. You'll often end up coming out on the other side like, damn, I did that. Like I really just put the time and effort, more effort than somebody else would, just to come out with this product, with this, you know what I'm saying, final outcome as to whatever it is. And that feeling, you can't, I feel like that's a hard feeling to really like, what's the word I'm looking for? That's a hard feeling to like really duplicate,
Uh huh.
unless like you really did your shit. So um Yeah, man. I know that was like short-winded, but that's pretty much all I
I
have for
mean,
that.
you got the point across. I think between me and you, because we kind of attack different points on the subject. So I feel like uh, they kind of got the gist, and maybe I hope at least that it opened more people's eyes to that. And I think, but this topic after this week's gaming segment, I think it will really make more sense when we explain our stories, I guess,
That's
or
offending.
at least I hope so. But yeah, just real quick before we even wrap up on this topic, just remember, man, like I just said in the beginning, it is a literally a universal law that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. So it just makes
Facto.
sense in the just based off universal law that whatever you put out, you will get back. So if you put out just enough, you'll get just enough back. If you put out more, you'll receive more back. So that's really all for that topic, man.
Yes,
Weezy,
sir.
unless you have anything else to add, man, you know what time it is. It's this week's gaming
Yes,
topic.
sir. Yes,
Yo, we gotta have
sir.
like a theme. We gotta have like a theme music for you for your gaming
Nah,
segment.
that's offending, bro. I was thinking that shit too. I ain't gonna
Weezy's
lie.
games, Weezy's games.
Oh,
We
I ain't gonna lie.
he's
Some
Weezy, he's
yo,
gaming, he's Weezy, he's
nah.
game.
Put a little bit of bass in that shit. You might have got a hit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah,
Nah,
nah, nah, nah. You gotta say it like that so it could be cause
nah.
you are Weezy and you're gaming.
Oh hell no, bro.
Weezy's games,
Hey
Weezy's
man.
games, Weezy's
Hey man,
games.
that'll be good. That'll be some good advertising for the show. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, man, yo, if you could do a fire soundtrack for Weezy's games, we'll put it as a soundbite and you'll get the credit.
Nah,
We might even
we
pay you.
really would. We really
We
would.
might pay you.
We might
Nah,
pay
we
you.
will pay you. We definitely pay you.
Chill. But moving on to this week's gaming topic or gaming
Sorry,
section.
I'm hungry, man. My
You
fault.
you good, bro? You good? Look, hey, the audience know how I give it up, bro. I be coming in with the snacks and all that. Yeah, I know what it is. Yo, cool. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, brother. Hey, but moving on to this week's gaming section of the HoloBros podcast, man. Uh, World War Three. We talked about this. I'm gonna say maybe a couple of months ago, maybe close to 3 months ago at this point. But hey man, say man, hey man, say man for all of my PC players out there. It's free to play today, right now. Just came out, 11 a.m. Now, you're looking at this podcast. I don't know what you're doing. Go download it. Go try it out. It's free. It's open to everybody. It's literally free. But the only caveat is though, it, it may take 6 hours to install. Yeah, yeah, that's the only caveat. Cause I haven't even played it yet, and it's yeah, yeah, yeah. So, hey man, look, it's not us. It's the Farm 51. Their launcher stinks. Farm, please fix that because yeah, I don't know what y'all got going on over there. And the game is only 65 gigs, like 64 or 65, something like that. But yet their launcher is capped to like a quarter of what your internet speed is. So like that, like I said, that should only take like 5 6 hours for whatever reason. But yeah, man. Like I said, we talked about World War Three, and for those of you that don't know what World War Three is, it is pretty much a first-person shooter that gives off the likes of both COD and Battlefield, but yet it is taking place in its own World War Three theme. It is set in modern times, set in various different locations. I believe one location to be specific is Russia. I can't speak today. Um, but yeah, customization. From what I've seen the last few years, I've been looking forward to the game for the last few years. Customization is pretty dope. Cause you could customize your guns in various different ways, and it's kind of like a Escape from Tarkov s, where you could literally take off every single attachment, muzzles, I believe barrels, stocks, receivers, magazines, rear grips, sights. Also as well, you can customize your player. And yeah, I think next week me and Coop will have our first impressions of World War III and how we feel about it, and we'll give you guys a more detailed description and what our first thoughts was when we first. Oh, you sharing the screen, brother. You sharing the screen, brother. I appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what we like, man. That's what we like. Hey man, go ahead, go through that. Damn, your shit installed quick, brother.
Hey man, it's not a plug, but shout out to Optimum for the fastest Wi-Fi. Well,
Yo,
Optimum's fastest Wi-Fi. I don't know.
no, my install took like it's. I think it's still installing, big. It's
I literally chat and guys, I didn't plan on doing this, but literally as he was speaking, I got the alert that it was done. So I'm like, wait, no way. While he's speaking, there's
yeah,
no way while he's speaking that this is
yeah.
happening.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they
customized.
yeah. So as y'all can see, they got the whole like customization here. Hey man, hey, it's a special episode for you. I ain't gonna
It's
lie.
crazy. I
Ah,
honestly like this just happened. It's literally just happened. What the
s-
heck just happened? Go
so
back, I guess.
think that thing.
Oh, okay. So I'm assuming that
So
all
you,
of this is just
so you could change that. Oh, that's fire.
okay. Change different helmets.
And
Okay, that's tough.
I'm assuming you can unlock.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, see, like it says face clean, so I'm pretty sure
yeah,
like you
that's
can
the
have
face
different
paint.
face paint. Yep.
Yep. Then the
Gloves.
gloves. It's fire. I'm not
It's
gonna lie,
dope.
it's fire.
That's dope. How much should we get? Like, how much should we give them? Like, should we just?
Um,
Cause we
I
don't want to
mean,
get copywritten, right?
it's not gonna get copywritten if we
Oh,
just
it's
show
not.
them. Nah, it's
All right,
just
but I
we
want to
just
make
don't
sure.
we just don't want to make it too long because we still got. You know what I'm saying
Yeah, no, that's a fact. But yeah, so they got this stuff in here.
that's wait they got kill streaks. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie,
Let me click on one now. Let me see. Challenges.
bro. They really got kill streaks in here.
Okay, that's fire. Yeah, that's fire. So hold on. Let me see. Let me see the quick play real quick just to see. Oh, I think this is gonna put me in the game.
It
Yeah,
might,
it's gonna
yeah.
put me in the game. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, custom play. They got deathmatch, tactical ops, which is use vehicles and strikes to dominate the battlefield. Deathmatch. I'm pretty sure we know
Oh,
what that is.
they just added that last map too, Smolensk at the bottom.
Wait,
That's it.
what?
That's a new map they added. Oh, did it just put you in the
Why did
game?
they just put me in the game? Nah, I'm out of here. Chat. I'm out of here. Chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, World War Three.
Hey man, we gonna give that a rip later. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely, for sure. Definitely
Um,
gotta do that.
I feel like detour stream later. Maybe,
Maybe.
maybe. But yeah, man. So if you guys are looking forward to World War III, especially for those of you who are on PC, man. Hey, man. Say, man. Hey, man. Go give that hoe a download and let us know what you think. And if you guys have already played World War III, sound off in the comment section down below. Let us know what you think. Moving on. Hey, we talked about this last week. So y'all know how we talked about GTA 6 and the leaking, the leaks,
The Leaken-ing. What
the
the?
the
No,
leak.
that's the name of the that's the name of the episode. Thank you. That's the name of the episode.
Nah, it was definitely the leaking in, bro. Cause that shit, the leak broke the internet. We're not about to sit up here at Cap Coop. That leak, the internet
Yeah,
broke. The internet broke. It
yeah,
it
but
it literally
I
broke.
never heard of Leaking-ing in my life, and
No,
I don't even
so
know if I
what?
should pause that or not.
Nah,
That was
it's not a pause, cause it was leaks that happened, and the game literally got leaked. But hey man. So the hacker that allegedly hacked the Rockstar game servers. Hey, so last week we told y'all alleged 16-year-old. So
yeah. And hold up, I gotta come in and give you your props. I gotta come in and give you your props,
what's up,
Wizzy,
man?
because
What's
when
up,
you
man?
said that, I'm like, nah, that wouldn't make sense. Like, if I was 16, why do I want to hack Rockstar? Like, why do I want to use my hacking powers to just hack Rockstar? Like,
Trying to tell
if
you.
I'm that good, I'm thinking it was literally just like as we said on a previous episode, we were going more so off of the aspect of it was just a disgruntled employee, and it was
Yeah.
like fuck y'all, and we just gonna leak the shit because y'all doing us dirty.
Yep.
But Weezy came through. That was 2 episodes ago. Then Weezy came through the last episode saying that allegedly it was a 16-year-old that hacked it.
Mhm.
So I'm like, nah, I wouldn't use my hacking abilities to hack Rockstar. Like I'm pretty sure it was just an employee that did shit. So I got to give Weezy his props, man. That he was right about that. It was a 16-year-old. I'm saying like
17.
Weezy,
17.
17.
17.
Same thing. This nigga's a teen. He was a UK teen hacker. He used his powers for good. I mean, bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
But nah, yo, free the homie. I mean, nah, listen. Nah, that's really bad. We don't condone hacking. It's never good to hack, even if a game did make you wait 10 plus years
That's offending.
for anything. You know what I'm saying? It's never good to do that. Um, but no, it's all good though.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Yeah, no, you're
Yeah.
the vibes, man.
But
But yeah, Weezy, what's your take, man? How do you think this criminal, this thug, should be punished?
honestly, you wanna know what's crazy? Based on the reports that I read and the video that I saw from my guy, Some Ordinary Gamers, aka Mudahar, um, he actually it came out of a report that the dude was actually out on bail for already hacking previously. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So he already got caught before. He already got booked before. But and then Coop, here's the craziest part about it. It was like a hacker turf war, right? So it was between
Excuse me.
it was between two different like so
Two
you
different hacking sets.
yes. So you remember Lizard Squad back in the day as we
Yeah,
talked about last episode. So
yeah.
it
See,
was
them niggas was assholes. Forget about them niggas was assholes.
yeah, they was. But
Lizard Squad, like we rock Lizard Squad. Why y'all do that to the games though? Like the GTA shit is cool, but like why you
But
do
it
that to the
wasn't
game?
it wasn't Lizard Squad though. It was between two different orgs. I guess one was like I don't want to fuck the name up, but it started with an L, and it was another one. Um, but I know it was between two different sets, and apparently
That shit sounds funny. Two different hacking sets. So they was playing like they was playing Conquest for
yeah
like hackers.
yeah pretty much
So
it
one
was it
so
was it was
so
a game of
both of them was
intrusion.
trying to get like C. Both was trying to get
Yeah,
C.
and
Legend.
Rockstar was C. So basically, the first the first
Enemy team
yo
capturing Charlie. Yo, I know they got that notification like yo, enemy team has captured Charlie. Crazy.
yo, and what's
Like nah, yo,
crazy is
the other niggas like don't panic. We still got Bravo. We got Bravo. We
nah,
got Bravo
bruh.
on Alpha.
Nah, bro. When they lost Charlie, the game was up. That's what activated DEFCON. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't. That's when the nuke was inbound. When they capped C, bro.
Yeah,
But
AC 130 inbound.
so some details to that. So apparently, as to how the 17-year-old hacker even was able to even get anything, apparently the hacker was able to intrude Rockstar Slack servers. And so apparently they had all of their, I guess, everything on their Slack servers. Everything. And people and those of you that use Slack know that Slack is pretty much, I wouldn't say it derives under Microsoft, but it's like it's damn near close to it, cuz that's what most people who work from home, that's what they use. It's kind of like Coop. That's kind of like our Discord. That's basically
Okay.
yeah. So that's basically what Slack is in that work environment. So
Okay.
for them to breach that infrastructure is like something's off. I'm not gonna lie, cause how? Like you had to have a connect in Rockstar to even get through those servers, right? Because how do you even detect like
Bro, some of these niggas, bro,
nah,
Weezy.
bro.
One thing I will say though, some of these niggas, they be hacking government shit,
That's
bro.
offending.
You think
That's
they can't
offending.
hack Microsoft?
Oh
No
nah.
disrespect to
Oh
Microsoft,
yeah.
but
I'm already knowing. I'm already yo, cool. I'm
some of
already
these niggas
knowing.
is crazy. But that's why I don't, bro. If you're a hacker out there, Weezy has his own hacker experience. That's funny. But if you a hacker out there, man, people on Spotify, he just shushed me. But listen,
You know?
uh, If you a hacker out there, man, listen, man. All thoughts and prayers. All love. We don't want no smoke with y'all.
Nah,
Love
that's
y'all.
offending.
We
Yo,
love y'all, man.
bro,
Yo, they be hacking government shit. They don't be playing fair. They be
they have
hacking
a lot of
government shit.
power, bro. They had,
They be hacking government shit,
bro,
bro.
the niggas that know how to use these keyboards, and I mean, what I mean by that is like, I like I said, I talked about this last episode. Gray hat, white hat, and black hat. Your most friendly ones is white hat. Gray hat is neutral. Black hat, you don't want to fuck with the niggas, right? So the tools that these hackers have at their disposal, just by a keyboard,
Niggas is crazy.
it's yo, they could literally wipe out everybody's account if they wanted to. If they truly wanted to, bruh, all the hackers could literally team up and literally wipe out the U.S. government. I'm just being honest. I'm literally just being honest. Like that's how big the hacking scene has become in the last recent years. So it's just
Yeah, that
like
shit is crazy.
I I don't like fucking with that realm too much. I just only like reporting on it because, like we said, that was a that was kind of one of the biggest hacks in the last
Yeah,
10
that's
years. So
crazy.
it's like, how can you
Such a
not?
such a crazy hack that we all thought it was an employee because
Mm,
they had too much information. That was an
mm,
insane hack. Like that
mm,
was crazy, man.
bruh. It was just 50. I, I think it was like 100 plus clips got leaked. Plus like hella like there's source code from GTA 6 like in the wild. It's literally in the wild. So basically, we could see some like GTA 6 features rolling into some games at some point in the next few years. No funny shit. Literally no funny shit. And that's mind-boggling just to even think about. But yeah, cool. You got anything else to add before we move on, man?
Nah, bro, that's all I had.
So moving on, hey man, say man, it just doesn't stop with Take Two this week. It first GTA 6. Now their 2K support is actually fucking up, bro. So for those of you that still play 2K, um, you guys may have tried to hit up 2K support over the weekend, and if you were one of the unfortunate individuals to receive a malware, 2K put out a support statement saying that they're sorry and that.
Real quick. Explain to the people what a malware, because sometimes like you get like into like the technical
So
shit.
all
People
right,
may not understand what that
so
is.
basically, what a
So,
malware is. So basically, there was another hack with 2K support where their employees, you would try. So like, let's say if you had an issue with, like I said, with like 2K or what's another 2K game that's out right now, or like
what you
my
mean? Like WWE?
yeah, like WWE 2K or NBA 2K.
Uh huh.
And let's say if you had an issue and you try to contact support, there was a chance where a support member that you could be talking to, they could send you a literal file, and that file will be a virus. And that will fuck your shit up. That's what I mean by malware.
Oh, why though? Like that's what I'm saying. Like if I'm a hacker though, like I would be trying to do some way like more fulfilling shit than just sending somebody a virus. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, but yeah. So that's fucking crazy. And then 2K said sorry.
Yep. They put
What?
out they put out a
Oh, 2K. You
they
shouldn't have.
they put out a statement. I want to read you guys this statement. Let me just
2K. Nah, you can just leave it at 2K said sorry. That's funnier.
2K saying
2K,
sorry, right?
2K
Yeah.
said, yo, our bad,
Yeah, right? Right? Nah, right?
our bad,
Knowing 2K saying our bad, right? Yeah, I know.
our
So,
bad.
I have the statement here. So, from this was I believe Monday. Monday, no, cuz when was the 20th? That was last week. Yeah, the
Yeah,
20th,
funny.
yeah, that was
Yeah,
my mom's birthday. It was last Tuesday. So,
and you forgot it.
nah, so I was reading too quick. I was reading too quick. So, this is a message from 2K support. I'm going to just read this to you. Earlier today, we became aware that an unauthorized third party illegally assessed or accessed the credentials of one of our vendors to help the to the help desk platform that 2K uses to provide support to our customers. The unauthorized party sent the communication to certain players containing a malicious link. Please do not open any emails or click any links that you receive from the 2K Game Support account. If y'all already clicked on this link, we recommend immediately taking the following steps out of an abundance of caution. And then they proceed to go down, say reset your passwords, enable two-factor authentication, run antivirus, check your account settings to see if shit's been changed. And here's what they said after that. Please note that 2K personnel will never ask you for your password or other personal information. Our support portal will remain offline while we continue to address this matter. We issue a notice when you can resume interacting with our official 2K help desk, emails, and we'll also follow up with additional information as to how you can best protect yourself against any malicious activity. We deeply apologize for any inconvenience and disruption that this matter may have caused.
Aw.
We appreciate the ongoing support and understanding from our player communities. So,
Oh, thanks, 2K.
so that was
You
the
shut me down.
official statement from 2K, knowing that they fucked up and they know they fucked up. So yeah,
Crazy.
if you guys were part of that unfortunate party, yo, please, please, for the love of God, change your passwords, change your emails. Uh,
Yeah,
act,
you
yeah,
gotta do a reset on all of that shit.
yeah,
Like now, all jokes aside though, seriously, like read what they're saying because what they're saying is pretty much what you should do.
yep,
And if you don't already, this is a lesson. Please have two-step authentication on
yes, please,
your apps,
please,
please.
please,
Whether that
please,
be your
please,
Microsoft accounts, PlayStation accounts, anything, your
please,
email, your whatever.
please,
Please have two-step authentication on
please,
your stuff because it saves you less of a headache or a hassle. Because
please.
the only way that a hacker or anybody can access that stuff, even if they have your entire account, password, all of that, they have to still be able to hack your either your cell phone or your email again. Like it's just they have to be able to hack different things in order to get access to that certain thing. So it's just more protection. Not saying that it's still not saying that it's foolproof, but it
It
just makes
helps.
it a tougher time. It makes it a tougher time
Yep.
for them, and it gives you more security. So please, man, please, if you can activate two-step authentication. If you are the fortunate who have not experienced this, use
Activated it
this
anyway. Yep.
use them as your crash test dummy. So understand that this situation can happen to anybody,
Yep.
and I know most of the time people don't care until it's them. So
Nah, bro.
be defensive when it comes to this, or
Bro,
offensive, I should say, by activating this stuff and having it in place. So you could
please.
just be ready, man. Be ready so you don't gotta get ready.
Cause honestly, yo, I've been on both sides.
Yeah, that shit sucks, man. So
I've lost accounts because I didn't have two-factor authentication. Like
that shit sucks.
I've had it like hours, and I mean upon hours that I put into like an account that I had being lost because I didn't have two-factor authentication, and somebody literally just swooped in and took my password, and all that shit is gone. So,
That shit
um,
sucks, dude.
yeah.
Seriously.
So just really take take what Ku said and take that shit to heart. Whether if you guys were part of the unfortunate group, whether if you guys weren't part of, or if you guys were part of the fortunate group that didn't get affected, still activate two-factor authentication. Please change your passwords. I want to say every 60 days or so, maybe 2 months, or 3 months rather. Um, and yeah, just stay mindful on all your accounts that you have active, and yeah, just don't let anything or let anybody try to take your shit. So, moving on to the next topic of the HoloBros podcast. Coop, hey man, can you name a time where you gave more effort than you needed to and you were rewarded for it?
Absolutely. And for this one, I'm going to go back to another football topic, which I was about to get into in the first portion of this topic. But pretty much, man, like I said before on the podcast, if you're a first time listener, I've told stories on this podcast about my football journey, my football experience, how I went from trash to being able to be recruited to play college. Even had a college coach tell me I was too good not to play. So
Sheesh.
able like to get like to the not to the end but to like towards the end of that story, there was a time like the transition from me going from bad to like good, I would say, or decent, was when I started going to the weight room.
Mm.
I started putting on weight. I started working out. I started going outside and running, like with my guy Karan, my guy Jesse. I don't know. I'll just put his last name out there.
Oh
Should we
man,
bleep that? Should we bleep his last name?
I might have to.
Yeah, yeah, bleep his last name because I don't even know why I said his whole fucking government. My fault. What's the time? You put the timestamp on that. Make sure you got that.
Yeah, it's
Because
one.
I didn't
It's
mean to
it's
put
an
this.
hour 10. It's an hour 10.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, bet. But anyway, so my guys, Siraj, that's family. He um he really got me on the weightlifting type of time. So that's really my dog. But yeah, so like I would be lifting weights because at first when I was trash, guys, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't do much but just catch and like run around. And I remember shout out to my guy Arthur too, or another dude that was like he's my guy. I remember he was. It was this one time they were on the turf after practice or after the weight room. They were flipping tires, they were working and stuff like that. And he was like, because we were just on the turf catching passes because I'm a receiver, so we was running routes catching passes like we usually do. So he was like, "Yo, come flip the tire or whatever." I'm like, I'm not flipping no tire. What that? How's that gonna help me catch a ball? Like I'm dumb. I'm young and dumb, being ignorant. So then he's like, "Yo." He was like, "All right, well, don't complain," because that was the season we were like, "Yo, we trying to win a chip this season."
Yeah.
So he was like, "Yo, don't say you want to win a chip then if you're not gonna be out here working." Like, nigga, I am working. I just was catching mad passes. Like we talking about running routes full speed, going crazy. But I didn't understand it's way more that goes into the game than just what you think your position entails or what you feel like your specific duty is required to do. You know what I'm saying? So I was doing, let's say, just enough. Like I was going to the weight room. That I was going to mandatory weight room sessions only because they were mandatory. Obviously, the mandatory practices, the mini camps and stuff, and then going out on the field and catching passes. Make sure my hands was good. But it's more than just that. So when I made that shift the next season, because I was trash that other season, I was terrible. So when I made that shift and I started lifting, I started working out like crazy. I started running. I started doing everything I needed to do to be in the tip top shape and really peak performance than what I was previously. It just made so much of a difference, bro, and it really changed. It really changed my aspect on things. Because at first I used to say, "Y'all want to be able to start varsity," but then I was able to do so much more. I was able to get to college. I was able to play in college. You know what I'm saying? I was able to be recruited. I was able to go on a visit to a college. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
play a sport. Like I wasn't there for academics. I was there for football. You feel me?
Yeah. It's
So it's one
fire.
of those to where I was able to kind of live out my dream in that sense because I know I wasn't going to the league, or at least in my head, maybe I was thinking small minded at the time, but in my head, I'm not going to the league, but I want to play in college. A lot of people can't say they played in college.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to say I did, right? So that was my thing, and me putting in that extra work allowed me to do so. While there was others who weren't out there like me, and they weren't fortunate enough to get there. But both of the guys that I was, no, really, all the guys I mentioned, Siraj, Karan, Jesse, they all were able to play in college too. Now Karan, he took a different route. He would have been able to play in college. He was a beast. He was a phenomenal beast, but he didn't want to do all that, so he didn't. But he could have if he wanted to. He just had different plans, which is cool. We all do. But the other two, they played in college too. So along with many others, but my point is the ones that put in that extra work were the ones that were able to go further than the ones who didn't. So
Mm.
because the ones that did just enough got just enough back. You feel me? So
That's a Fendi.
always put in that extra mile, that extra work, and it's gonna come right back to you. So that was my story. That was my quick little story. But Wheezy,
So man,
a time where you put in that extra work and it ended up paying off, man, ended up working out for you, man. What time was that?
I'm not.
Out of many times, I know you got many stories, but
Golly, I ain't gonna lie. I want to say first time I built my PC. Like
mm,
my very first. Like for those of you that don't know, I probably built like 4 to 5 PCs at this point, maybe
one of them is
6.
mine.
Uh,
I'm currently using some shit he built.
That's what Fendi.
He helped build Keyshawn's,
Keyshawn's, Justin's.
Justin's.
It's like 4 or 5 at this point. Cause I built
Yeah.
two, built yours. So yeah, it's like four or five. So
So
like
he's the PC builder.
so like my
Doctor
very
PC.
doctor, call me Doctor Wheezy, nigga. With no PhD. Fuck you talking about?
Wheezy's games. Wheezy's games.
Yeah. Hey, yo, nah, G.
Yeah,
Nah,
bro.
G. But nah, so I want to say, bro, my first PC, because I remember how long that research took me. Like researching all the parts that I needed and like getting everything. I want to say it took me like maybe 4 5 months. Cause I remember when I built that PC in 2015, summer of 2015, and I didn't start buying the parts for it up until May. Cause I remember it was one night and I was just chilling, like I was just in my room type shit, and I was like, "Ma, I want to build a PC." She was like, "Okay, how much does it want to be?" I told her like, I think at the time it was like 8 900. When you could build a PC for like 8 900 and still get like decent like performance out of it. So I remember, like I said, doing the research. The research took me like 2 months, and like actually figuring out like how to build it probably took me like another 2 weeks. And then that's when I started buying all the parts. Started buying all the parts, and I remember that first day of me like actually trying to build it. That shit took me like 12 hours, like 12 15 hours just to get that shit. And now, mind you, that first night I wasn't even done. That shit took me 2 days. It took me 2 days to fucking build that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's wild.
So it was like, I remember first night, I remember I pretty much got everything up until I want to say my graphics card. Yeah. So then I think all I needed to do, I needed to do some shit because I remember it wasn't. Oh, it was my CPU cooler. Cause I remember I had this stock ass cooler. For those of you that rock with me, and those of you that are PC builders, y'all know, y'all remember them stock. Do I still have mine? I do still have mine. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all right now. Hold on, we about to do a show and tell right quick. We about to do a show motherfucking
Oh
tell right quick.
man. So for those on Spotify, he's actually out of his seat. He's back in his seat
So
now.
I had
He's
I had
holding
I
up.
had I had this big brick motherfucker. For those of you who don't know, this is the I forgot the fucking name of this shit. It was like BlackRock.
Spotify. He's holding up what appears to be a
It's a
block, a solid
it's
block
a
of dope
it's
of
a
cocaine.
yo no.
That's just jokes,
Hell
government,
nah,
YouTube.
we
That's
not this.
jokes.
Hey, this is a motherfucking thermal cooler. This is a CPU cooler, guys. Okay,
That is a cooler,
this is the
government.
shroud. This is
Cooler,
the thermal
YouTube,
casing. All right,
FBI, DEA,
but yeah.
judicial branch, legislative branch.
So imagine putting that big brick fucking thing into a small ass space in a PC. Nah, bro. When I tell you that shit took me fucking forever, cause it's like with that one, you kind of had to like, it was weird. You kind of had to like screw it, like you had to like, it was like that shit need to be like cross section. You had to screw it in certain ways, and then trying to screw it in a certain way, that shit wouldn't stay down all the way. Bro, it was nuts. It was annoying as
Yeah,
fuck.
that's
That's
it. Sound like I get off.
bro. That's why it took me two
Turn my
days,
shit off.
2 days to build that, and then from that point on, when I finally got it down, once I finally got it seated correctly, and when I booted, bro, when I first booted up that PC, bro,
I know that nigga was lit.
dog, I sat down on my chair. I ain't have this chair at the time. I had like a straw chair at the time. I sat down in that motherfucking chair, boy. I said, yeah, yeah, yeah. This the start of something new. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
And ever
nigga said this
since,
me.
ever since then, G, no funny shit. Ever since then, it's been pretty much history. Niggas done started a whole bunch of shit just off that one PC, bro. So
Facts.
it's just a matter of the fact that like, bro, I honestly I wouldn't trade that moment in for a world because without me taking them steps to really like take that time out and practice, like really figure out, all right, here's what I need. Here's what I need to you know what I'm saying, need to put in to this specific location, like the processor, the graphics cards, the RAMs, this, that, and the third, the memory. Um, like it took time. It literally took time, but like I said, to me, nothing was more rewarding than me taking that time out and actually building it myself. Because, bruh, like I said, first click of that button, that shit booted right up with no issue,
Yeah.
with no issue. But I was like, oh yeah, it's go time. It's go and that night I finished it. I got right on CS:GO. I got right the fuck on CS:GO. And for those of you who don't know, yeah, I'm a cannon on there. And even though I haven't played that shit in like 2 years, I'm still a motherfucking cannon on there. But I say all that to say, bro, that really, I honestly I really feel like that might be one of the top times where I put in like max effort. Cause that was like really something like I really like gave a fuck about. And like
Yeah.
I really wanted like I wanted the PC to come into fruition, and it did. And when it finally did, like it was no better feeling for real. So, um, yeah, that's pretty much all I got, manga. So, if you don't have anything else to add, man, we're gonna move on, famo.
Let's get it, man. Let's wrap this shit up.
Cooper, amen, amen, say man, amen, amen, say man. Settling for less and stop settling for less. What does that mean to you, man?
What that means, man, is just, man, just stop not like going after what you want to go after and just settling, because that really comes. What I think is that really comes from just a lack of just
Self control,
nah, not self control. Fuck. Uh,
awareness.
nah. Like it's not it's not self respect, but it's like maybe it is self respect, maybe because like you don't think you're worthy enough to receive that better,
That's self
like
respect.
what you really want. Yeah,
That's self respect.
so it's a lack of self respect because you don't believe that you're good enough to achieve all those other things. You know what I'm saying? You don't believe that you're good enough to
You're
achieve.
good enough.
Yeah, that's a fact. You definitely are. But you like they don't believe that they're good enough to achieve what their true goal is. So when they get what they feel like is good enough for them, but it's
Mm-hmm.
not really good enough for them, but they like, okay, no, I'm not worth all that. I feel like I'm probably worth this because it's
Yeah.
not that good. It's not so they sell themselves short, so they settle. And that could be in a relationship, that could be in a specific job, that could be in a career, that could just be in anything in life, man. Please do not settle. This is a quick message from me to you. Please do not settle. Go out and get whatever it is you want to get within reason. Within reason. And the reason being legal things and other stuff like that. You don't want to get in trouble or you don't want to do something that's immoral.
Right.
At least but I know our fans, not fans. Sorry, I don't look at y'all as fans. I know our family, our supporters, they're not those type of people. But I just got to put that out there just in case some crazy people watch us. Like, oh,
Yeah.
hey, they said get whatever you want. No. There's a caveat there, buddy. But anyway, so yeah, quick message, man. It's not gonna be long and drawn out. Just do not settle for less. Go out and get what you deserve, and go out and get what you desire because both go hand in hand. You know what I'm
They
saying?
do.
So as long as you're in it for the right reasons and you're being positive and continue to work, you're not giving up, and your intentions behind it are all pure, then everything will work out, man. Just be a good person, have a good heart, keep working, staying consistent, and everything will work out, man. As long as you got that faith in yourself. But don't sell yourself short. Don't settle for less, thinking that you're not worth something or something is too good for you or it's too much of a blessing for you to have, so you shouldn't have it. And
So right.
don't have that survivor's guilt. You know what I'm saying? Because that's another thing people have too, is survivor's guilt, meaning, damn, like how I get this and these people don't have this. You know what I'm saying? That's survivor's guilt. Don't
That's a
have
fact.
that because that's another slippery slope. That's like things get tricky when you have that survivor's guilt because that's when that settling really comes in because now you feel guilty for even having this stuff. So now you settle as more of like a self-deprecation type of thing. Like you're punishing yourself because you don't feel like you deserve this. But that's another topic, man. Weezy, what do you have on this topic
Honestly,
of
bro,
of settling for less?
pretty much hit the nail on the head. I'm gonna just say this, bro. I've seen people closest to me settle for less. I've almost been a person to even settle for less, multiple times rather. And just to be 100% honest with y'all, bro, when you settle for less, knowing that you can have more, you're only killing a feeling that you know that you could have had. And what I mean by that is just like when you settle, you tend to. So so here's what I think about when I settle, right? Think about it this way: you're on your deathbed, right? This may go grim for a little bit, but think about it. You're on your deathbed. You have every single one of your wishes, right? That you didn't ever complete, and they're all staring back at you. And they say this one line: "We could have been something if you didn't give up." That's what I think when I hear settle for less. And
That's a fact.
honestly, I feel like y'all should that should really resonate with y'all because it's like if you know you have a goal for something, if you know you have a dream for something, if you know you have something that you have a vision for, you can't let anybody try to stop you from even completing just halfway of said goal, dream, or vision. Because at the end of the day, if you don't fully complete that full goal, by the time you leave this earth, whenever that is, that goal will literally just sit there and be like, yo, like, you almost had me. You just stopped. And for y'all,
Fact.
I don't want y'all to have that feeling because when you have that feeling, that's not a good feeling because it feels like you didn't accomplish everything that you could in this life. And I want the exact opposite
Indy.
for that, y'all. I want y'all to be able to complete everything that you have set out in this life because we only have one life to live. We may not know the
Like a
exact
soap
time.
opera.
You know what I'm saying? We may not know the exact time we may have, but yet we shouldn't waste our time worrying about that. We should live our life just doing what we want to do at the end of the day. Make ourselves happy. Be at peace. You see what I'm saying? So I say that to say like, bro, settling for less, that only kills everything that you have going for yourself. Keep moving, no matter what. Until you truly, and I mean truly, you have no doubts, no second thoughts, no guesses. I mean truly, are at peace where you're currently at, are comfortable, happy, and more than willing to fulfill with the things that you have accomplished in this life. So,
That's Indy.
um, yeah, that's pretty much all I have for that, man. Cool. You got anything else to add?
No, let's get into this last topic, buddy.
All right, man. Cool. Have you ever settled for less in your life?
Uh, hmm. Trying to think because hmm. I want to say yeah, but at the same time I want to say no because anytime that I was starting to settle, like, and at the time I didn't even know it, but like I just like nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like in school, I was gonna settle and get a job, like working it, because like I said before in a previous episode, my goal at one point was to make $100,000 a year, sit in a cubicle and retire, and then live the rest of my life until I died after retirement at like 60 or 70.
crazy.
So that was a settle in itself. And me going to college was a settle because I didn't want to go to college because I didn't even know what I wanted to go to college for.
Yeah.
But I just said something like engineering because that they made a lot of money and blah blah. But you know what I'm saying? So I guess you could say that's settling, but like before, like when it kicked in, like what am I doing here? I just left. I dropped out. No, with no warning. I just woke up one morning and said, I'm not coming here no more. I'm done. Dropped out. Same thing with like jobs and stuff. I'm like, I'm not. this is not me here. Like at my job, you could say I'm settling, quote unquote, but I'm not because I've been trying to leave, but like in the position I'm in right now, I just can't up and leave. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta have something else in the works in order to leave because I still got rent.
Right.
I still got stuff I gotta pay.
You
So you
still
know what
got
I'm saying? So
responsibilities.
yeah. So I'm not gonna say that's a settle, but I guess in a way you could say it is because I could always jump out there and take that risk. So maybe I could say that, or I could say me going to college, or uh, what else can I say? I think it's like probably those two, but at the same time, I want to say that's not me settling. So it's like it's weird because I want to say it is, but then I want to say it's not because it's like in my brain I know I'm not staying here.
Yeah, you didn't stay there.
I may be here for the moment, but I'm not staying here. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I guess it could get, you at home. You decide, man. What do you
Yeah,
think, man? Put it in
y'all
the comments.
decide.
Man.
Y'all
What do you
decide.
decide, man? Was that a settle? Is that considered a settle, or is it just
I
like
don't think that is
you know
personally.
what I'm saying? Because it can be considered a settle, but then you snap out of it, or it can just be considered like nah, like I was about to, but then I'm like nah. So
Here's how
I
I
don't
think
know.
about it, settle. I think about it like if you're still there and nothing's pushing you to get up from that position. That's what I think about it as a settle.
Yeah, I think of settling as like comfortable.
Yeah.
So like I'm comfortable where I'm at
Yeah.
type shit. So kind of like just like what you said. That's kind of how I feel because I was never comfortable in college. At no point in time was I ever comfortable. Like yeah,
That's what
I'm
I'm
in
saying.
college, man. I can't wait to graduate. And every time I woke up with no money in my pocket, like this shit is ass. Like
Yeah.
coming home from practice, late as hell, got to go to class. I'm like this shit is terrible. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
uh, yeah, it was one of those things, man, where it just I don't know. Maybe. Like I said, y'all get in the comments, let
Y'all
me
let
know.
us
But
know, bro. Y'all let us know.
Wheezy, man, how about you, man? Anytime you ever settled?
Um, just like you, this could be a settle for when I still went to school. Even though everybody around me knows I hate school with every fiber in my being, and I still went, and I still graduated. So I say
Uh,
that's settling.
I don't say that's settling either. Let me know in the comments. The reason why I don't say that's settling is because you made it wasn't for you. You made a promise to your mom that you would graduate college.
That's true.
Because I think honestly, if you didn't make that promise and it was up to you, nigga, you would have probably left when I left. Not saying that you were following me, but I know that you didn't like school as much as I didn't like college. So
Yeah.
it just was, and we already knew we had talks like it's not for us, bro. We were here to do something bigger than this. No disrespect to anybody
Yeah.
in college. Not saying we're better than y'all, but I just feel
Nah.
like me and Weezy felt, and we still feel like our purpose is not for college. It's for something bigger.
100%.
So, but yeah, so I wouldn't say that's a settle because, like I said, I feel like if you made a promise to your mom, so that's it's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper
Yeah.
rooted than just, oh, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't think so. But hey, get in the comments, man. Let us know.
Yeah.
So
Let us know. Cause honestly, I would say that might be the only time where I just like truly settled. Cause even in relationships, I it could be argued that I did settle, but like it didn't last. So as that's not
who did you set? Who did you settle with? Is my question.
nobody. That's what I'm saying.
So that's what I'm. Yeah. So like you can't. Yeah, it can't be that. That
Yeah.
wouldn't make. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So maybe your only settling time was school, but I wouldn't even say that. So
That's a fact.
y'all let us know in the comments, man, what y'all think. Did we settle? Were
Yeah.
those examples settling or was it not? Let us know in the comments,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Definitely let us know. But with that all being said, the hour is now an hour 33 minutes 41
Hey,
seconds.
right on brand, guys.
Yes, sir. And we'd like to thank y'all, of course, like each and every week for joining us on this week's HoloBros podcast. Hey, man, it's been a hell of a week. 34 of them, by the way. Um, Also, 35. We promised y'all, or we didn't promise y'all, but you know what I'm saying? We gonna get some. We gonna get some. Cause we owe
Oh
y'all
no,
for
no,
episode
30,
30.
35, 35. We have a guest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, 35. We have a guest for sure.
yeah. Cause
So next time y'all see us after this episode, next time y'all see us, There'll be a third party here for sure.
Oh,
For sure.
100%. 100%. So,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, man, cool. You wanna close the thing out, man? You wanna close the
Yeah,
thing out,
nut
right?
of vibes, man. We appreciate you guys. Love you guys so much. Thank you guys for even tuning in. Thank you for those of you that even tuned in for a little bit and was like, man, these niggas stink. I gotta go take a leak. These guys suck.
Yeah,
One of those, man. So we appreciate you guys just as much as we appreciate the ones that stuck around through the whole episode because
sure.
time is the most valuable thing we have as humans. And for you guys to give us even a little bit of that means the world.
Yes,
And we
Sirski.
appreciate you guys more than you ever know. We do this for you guys. And like my guy Weezy says, man, do all that YouTube stuff, man. All that
Sirski.
Spotify stuff, man. Rate us
Sirski.
5 stars on Spotify. Leave a review.
All that.
Tell us how you rocking with the podcast,
All that.
or if you're not rocking with the podcast,
All
why.
that.
Let us know, man. Just
Also,
but if you're an
also,
asshole, you got to get you out of there. But you know what I'm saying? Constructive criticism is always good. It's never frowned upon. Let us know what's going on. And real quick, because I know Weezy wants to, give us a little 2 cents,
nah,
man.
nah, nah, nah.
Like, share, subscribe, man.
I just want to say, bruh, if y'all made it to this part of the show, type in the comment section, we made it.
Pretty good.
We made it.
We get
If
to
y'all
see, man. We get
if
to
y'all
see.
if y'all on YouTube and y'all made it to the ending of the pod, type in the comment section down below, we made it, man. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Thanks. Thanks.
But yeah, man. Like I said before, man. Like, share, subscribe. We really appreciate you guys, man. Rate 5 stars on Spotify. Leave a review either on YouTube or Spotify. Let us know if you're rocking with it. If you're not rocking with it, constructive criticism always will help us out, man. Better the show because this show is for you guys, not for us. We really appreciate you guys. And unless Weezy has anything to say, he'll wrap up the show.
It's hey man. We love y'all. We thank y'all. We gonna see y'all next week, Saturday, 10 a.m. You already know the vibes. And I think it's been your boy Weezy, man.
And it's been your boy Cool, baby.
And we out here. Bye.